So I asked my mum to wake me up at 9 o'clock today, only for me to wake up at 10 o'clock and then for my mum to come out and say, oh, I woke you up. And I was like, how did you wake me up? She's like, I knocked at your door at 9 o'clock. I was like, Mum, when has knocking at someone's door in the history of waking someone up ever amounted to anything productive and successful? Strange. And she was like, nah, I woke you up. I was like, Mum, like back in the day when we was in high school, if we overslept 1 minute, Mum would come into our room, she'd open the door, she'd come charging, she'd come screaming, she'd be like, wake up. And now she's like just knocking on the door. I don't know what's going on. I also just wore a shirt today. I was a bit worried that it would be too cold and that I would regret not taking a jacket, but it's been okay so far. I was also a bit worried about my haircut as well, because I didn't ask him to cut an inch off, I asked him to cut like half an inch, and I was wondering whether that decision was the right decision. It looks alright now, but I think maybe down the line it won't be going well. My arm's hurting from holding this up. Came into uni, I went into Ground Cafe and I done like half an hour of work. After that, just went into the library, went to the 4th floor, went to those cubicles again, and I was attempting to do some revision for my stuff. I was trying to do 1 hour's worth, 2 half an hours, but that kind of sucked. That didn't go well. I sat down and then I sat down and then I got up, and then someone sent me a comment on my YouTube and I replied to it, and that took like 15 minutes, so I was kind of like distracted, and then my focus was swayed, and then I got up from the chair and I started walking around, and then I was walking around, and then I was thinking and then when I came back from walking down and I sat down, I was like, okay, I need to like move, I need to get out and start moving. I can't just like sit down in one place, it's really hard. So I was like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna go gym. Which was good and bad, because it was good because it was like, okay, maybe I can do gym and get that out of the way. But then it was like bad because I spent half an hour procrastinating about it, which wasn't good. So lo and behold, after taking out all my stuff, I packed my bags and went to the gym. It was a leg day today. It's good because I think I mentioned before, but I'll just mention it again. Like sometimes when you do gym for so long, you kind of become complacent and oblivious to the effect it has on you. Like, so I'll do gym, but like sometimes I'll move gym to the latter half of the day instead of the first thing in the morning. But you don't appreciate how much that activity and that movement, the first thing in the morning, really does for like your mood, your focus, your energy levels, your ability to sit still. Like sometimes if I just come in and I wake up and I'm sitting still for like the first bit of the day, I'm just sitting still in front of a computer, sometimes it's okay, but sometimes it's hard as well. So and then after I done gym, it was leg day, I went back into library. Lo and behold, I went up to the 4th floor again, but then I was like, you know what, I'm not feeling 4th floor anymore. Like, I know I said summer vibes and whatnot, so I went back into silent study. But when I went back into silent study, I sat down, I opened an exam paper, I put the timer on, I started writing something down. But then 5 minutes in, I was just like, yeah, I can't do this. Like, this is too much. Like, I didn't want to do it. I couldn't do it. I probably could have done it if I pushed hard, but I was like, I'm always pushing hard, so I'll probably just take a break today. So I'm recording this. This is really hard to hold. It's about it's coming up to 3 o'clock now. I'm going to run an errand. I have to run an errand, so I'm not going home just yet. Super secret though, you can't know about it. I'm fighting crime. No, I'm joking. It's probably a bad joke. Then after that, I'm going to go home, so I'm going to go run an errand now, then I'm going to go home. Take care.